out campaigning today to oppose the trade deal TTIP. It's supposedly about free trade, but the reality of it would be establishing secret courts where corporations can sue governments and if they try and stop privatisation.
It's been negotiated and lobbied in a way that the public aren't being invited to be a part of that process. The voice of the people isn't being heard, so that in itself speaks volumes as to the nature and the motives and the incentives behind the deal.
We're here today to gather signatures for a petition which is aimed at our parliamentary candidates that are standing in every constituency to tell them that they need to know what this deal is, they need to know why it's such bad news, and they need to stand up to it and oppose it, and so do their parties.
A lot of people have stopped and I've asked, have you heard about TTIP? And they're like, no, I've never heard of it, because it's not been on the news, it's been totally underhand, and people don't even know.
I mean, I guess it affects every aspect of our life ultimately, doesn't it? And if people aren't aware of what's going on until it's too late.
It almost seems that the private companies are saying we have a right to these contracts, and if we don't get them then we can sue you for any reason whatsoever.
The problem with TTIP is it can lead to privatisation of all our public services. But I think the more worrying bit is everything that we privatise, we can never unprivatise again.
There's very little opportunity for people to oppose it through democratic structures, and that's why we have this huge Scotland-wide opposition to TTIP.
We would be losing so much of our own independence politically, in trade-wise. I think it would be shocking.
We feel that the general public should be made more aware of this document.
I feel very strongly about the National Health Service in particular, and I think 38 Degrees are doing the country a service by coming out and doing this today, and it's been very encouraging for me that people will sign this and people will engage with us to talk about these issues.